Where things are definitely different now. We now have an era where you got rappers going at DJs. Like there's a big thing back and forth with Flex and Drake, and there was a time when I can't remember when that's ever happened before. Like
I wonder if that's true.
An MC specifically going at a DJ as opposed to another rapper.
I don't know if that's anything new per se. I think if you think about, I mean, that's like rappers and executives having issues, you know. So I think there's, you know, the difference today is there's so many more platforms and so many more outlets that we know everything.
Right.
Imagine if we had social media in the 90s or the 80s, how much more we would know that we don't know, you know. And there's just a certain code that I believe, or per se, that, you know, everything that goes on within the business is not necessarily for the people, you know. What Flex and Drake, whatever, you know, I mean, it's shit's like wrestling, you know what I'm saying? I mean, and it has been for some time, and I don't say that in a negative way. I just say it in an entertaining way, you know. And it's like hip hop is a competitive sport. Point blank period. It has been since day one. I'm the best. You're not better than me. I'm gonna take you out. This is how it is. Like it's a competitive sport. So with that, you know, people are always going to be taking jabs and, you know, subliminals and disses, and it's just part of it comes with the culture. Like, you got to be ready for it, you know.
And now you got fans showing up at people's houses with
that's crazy.
A byproduct of social media,
right.
Social network. This kid's being chased
crazy
by someone whose house he was at, and he's screaming out his Twitter name the entire time.
Right.
Which is nuts.
It's a new day, man. You know, I'm gonna teach my kids better than that.
It's just right there.
I don't know what, you know. I'm a grown ass man, so thankfully I don't have those problems. You know, when I touch the streets, I get a lot of love. I've never had anybody chase me per se, but you know, shit, Joe Budden's a real motherfucker for how he handled that situation.
Did you agree with it? Because he caught a lot of jokes.
I mean, you know, jokes are jokes, but real life is real life. So, you know, like, my nigga, like, don't play with me. Like, don't come to my house. You know what I'm saying? He handled that as any grown man that I know or hang with would. You know what I mean? Probably even a little lightly. You know what I'm saying? They lucky they got rocks at their windows. Could have went a lot worse for them.
I'm hoping that doesn't turn into a trend.
Nah, it shouldn't.
When Drake followed him, I thought that sent like a bad sign. Like, following the kid, I thought that could only go.
It's just social media. It's just a tap of a button. Yeah, we can't let that stuff run our lives.
I would hope not, but ESPN puts up Twitter names now. Like,
I mean, everybody does. I mean, you know, shit. Donald Trump is the fucking Republican candidate because of social media, if you ask me. You know what I mean?
Word?
So I think so. I don't think he would have got this far if it wasn't for social media. Definitely not. He has no experience in politics. No.
I think everybody forgets that when they listen to the speeches.
I think that, you know, the advent of Twitter and just the society that we've become has perpetuated, you know, the idea of the thought of somebody keeping it quote unquote so real and speaking their mind. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers is too comfortable with everyone being able to speak their mind, you know. And it's just it's like, I mean, I know we're kind of getting off path here, but, you know, it's like the Truman Show and Ed TV. Like, you know, I mean, all these things everything is written, you know what I'm saying, in a lot of ways. Like, you know, people know, there's people in the know that, you know where we're going to be in 10 years technologically and, you know, just politically and things of that nature. So is it a coincidence that those movies were made in the mid and to early 90s about life now, and now we have something like Snapchat, which is pretty much everybody's own reality television show? You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, we watched them tell us this was going to happen. Like, the real world was the only reality-based television show, and now everything is based upon that. And, you know, again, it's a gift and a curse. You know what I'm saying? It's connected the world a lot closer. It's been able to take messages that are necessary for us to hear as people and spread them, you know, a lot faster and in a lot of ways. So, you know, consciously and politically, you know, social media helps us in a lot of ways, and it also hinders us. So it's just about how you use it.